Wave 8084 here on Transformers Review. On this review, take a look at Draculus. This is the 2021 Universal Monsters and Transformers Collaborative Edition, taking the character of Dracula and making him into a Transformer. Why is the old Transformers movie box sitting there from the VHS tape? This is because this is done to mimic a VHS package from days of old. You got Dracula up here. Tells you right here about your collaborative. His name, Draculus. You can see he's a Decepticon. Ages 8+, Hasbro. Transformers, Takara. Turn on this side this way. And it's like you have the old labels on the cassette tape. Turn to the back. You should get the picture of Draculus in both modes and him with his cape on. And of course, all your little warnings and then mumbo jumbo side. I guess it helps if I have it this way, right? Universal Monsters, Dracula. And you pull it right here. This is the back side of the box. And it's done to mimic a VHS tape. You can see they have like the sticker is peeling off because it's so old. And then flip it around the other way. And there is Draculus inside the box. It's sort of done. There's no plastic here. So it's done like the new boxes they have, like Cyberverse figures, where it's just like cardboard and the figure is mostly out. Of course, the cardboard goes up to like here. Cape is down here. So we'll be cutting him out in a second. And it's just done to mimic like an old VHS tape. Of course, most of the ones you got back in the day, they came out from the bottom. Some of them came out from the sides, yes. Usually those are like the ones you bought to record your own stuff off TV. But these, just pull out from the bottom like that. And it had like the label and stuff to mimic that kind of things. So let's take a look at the figure. Alright, so here's Draculus out of the box. You get the figure itself. You can get his accessories, his little shield spikes, and his gun right here. And plus you get his cape as well. Now, Draculus is pretty much the same figure as this guy right here, Mind Wipe. You got loose ankles. They just changed up a few parts from this figure to this figure. Of course, the colors of the plastic. New head sculpt, as Draculus is not a headmaster. He's got new hands, new forearms, and a new front part of the... his torso is different. He still carries on the exact same legs, same accessories, same biceps, shoulders, and same wings, same back, same bat head. Everything else is exactly the same. Just colors of plastic are different. So they changed the head sculpt. Change up, give him a cape, change the hands, can't change the forearms, and there you go, a whole new figure. Alright, to put the cape on Draculus, we're going to unfurl the cape. You can see here, there's a whole 2 slots here. There's 2 slots on this side as well. I guess those come through in when he's in a bat mode. But for the robot mode, we're only going to use these right here. So this little hole... there is a plug right here on the back of his collar. That's going to go on that. And of course, the wings here are going to go through the slits right here. So we're just going to slide this down over his wings. And then we'll bring that down. And then we're going to plug that. Yeah, we're going to put that over the back piece here. Like that. And there is Draculus in his cape. You can just drape it over his shoulders and stuff like that as well. Pretty cool. I like the look of him in a cape. I want to suck your blood. And he put his hands through the little slits there so you can get some poses like this. So he's just peeking over the cape. He's like, I'm coming for you, RC. I will bite your neck and other places as well. I will drain your energon. I'm getting carried away. But that is the use of the cape. Actually pretty cool. I'm sure he'll be very photogenic with it. Now the accessories. Here is his rifle. He's molded in black plastic, painted red here at the tip. I guess to mimic maybe some blood. His hands are actually, hit the camera, painted silver. It's actually molded black plastic. So I'll just be wary of, constant in and out action here. You're going to maybe scuff, scratch, or mess up the paint. That just goes right there. So when he's just tired of sucking the energon, he'll just blast it out of you, and maybe he'll just get a straw and suck it off the floor. This right here has the peg here. We knows this from Mind Wipe, so you can stick it in the hole here, or he can wield it in his hand. Either way you want to do it. And the claws are here, and they do fold up as well if you just want it to be just a straight up shield or something like that. So that is his accessories. Pretty cool. Head sculpt. Let's take a look at that thing of beauty. I do like the molded in vampire teeth there. very animalistic face, but yet very human. And I do like the red eyes. Give them the right light. You know, too much darkness, it kind of gives you like a little dead look, but at least it's a bright enough red that it still kind of stands out a little bit. One thing I really like about the robot mode is the look of the like tuxedo look, where the paint is applied differently. You got this off-white here, a sort of a silver right here, another kind of silver here. And so they got some different kind of paint going on. So I think they applied a lot of quality to the new torso. And also on the forearms, we got the white paint here for like the cuffs of the tuxedo, and the silver paint for the hands. So I think they did a really good job with that, and also with the head sculpt. This reminds me sort of a little bit of Hot Rod with the way the crest here is designed on top of the head, but we got some more silver paint and stuff going on here. I think the paint applications are very well applied here on the figure, even though they do use a lot of the Mind Wipe mold. Alrighty, articulation on Draculus is what you're going to get out of any old Titan Returns kind of figure. He's got a ball jointed neck, though. So, head. So, he's got a little bit of up and a little bit of a down. And you can 360 around because the collar is deep enough back there so that you're not going to hit it with the head. And with it being ball jointed, you can get a little side rock, too. Woohoo! Shoulders to there. Bicep swivels. He's got double jointed elbows. You got the cape, making it hard. You got 360 waist swivel, thighs way out to there, kick up to there, and you can kick back, knee bends to there. No ankle tilt side to side, but you just got the transformation, so you can kind of rock it front and back. So that is your articulation on Draculus. Of course, the wings here are articulated, so you can move them as well when you do your posing. Alright, so let's transform Draculus. Now, I've removed his cape. You can actually leave it on during transformation, but if it gets caught somewhere and snagged, there is a chance you can tear through this little hole here. You can see it's already kind of, from repeated transformations for this, I've already kind of done that. So, you gotta be careful with that. So, I took it off just to be on the safe side for the transformation. Alright, so we just take him at the collar here, and you want to, or the little part back here. Bring this up and around and down like that. Now the cape is still attached. You would bring it down here. You want to move his arms out of the way. You're going to bring his wings around. Like that. Fold his arms up. Fold his hands in. Make him do the splits. And then we're going to rotate his legs like this. Now you want to collapse his foot onto the outside. Untab this piece here. And you want to unfold his wings till it's flat. Now there is a tab here. And there's slots right here. What we're going to do is we're going to work those wings around. And we're going to bring them down and get them to tab on like that. Down to the arms, bicep swivel to get the foot. Now we're going to bring this out. We're going to double hinge this back like this. Now this little slot here, or the tab, we're going to slide it right into this gap. Of course, we got to make sure it stays tapped in. We're just going to fold this up and just get that to slot in, and then it will slide over like that. Same on the other one. Come around to the back here, grab it by the head, bring it up. Now we have the cape. If you took this off, this is how we're going to do it. If you left it on, it'd already be on the little peg right here. So let's go ahead and put that on to that. You want it around like this. We're going to take these little slots here, and we're going to put it over the edge of the bat wings. This. Like that. Now 2 slots here. Just going to go back on those other wings it was around to begin with. We just got to find them here. And slide it down. Turn around. He's playing peekaboo. Just take the cape. And we're just going to fold it back. Like this. Now you take this. Like this. We're going to take it and you peg it into his rectum. that. And you can actually store his gun in the peg hole here, so you don't lose the gun. It probably helps if you did that before you plug that into his rectum, like that. And now you have transformed Draculus into his vampire bat mode. Comparison with Titans Returns Mind Wipe. You get the same modes. Only thing different here is when you turn to the back, the head is actually hidden by the cape, Draculus's head. Whereas Mind Wipes actually detaches because he's the headmaster and then goes inside here. That's another thing they did change on this figure. You can see where Mind Wipe's head, I can't remember the name at the moment, is sitting inside there. The Vorath. He has absolutely nothing sitting inside him. And they actually did add these little grid lines in here, so it's really hard to shove anything in there now. So it's really just a door to nowhere. So you can always probably shove something there that you want to find that can fit. So overall, it's a pretty cool thing. Now, they did seem to make the plastic on the edge here, on the edge of the wings. It's still pliable and kind of rubbery, but it is a little more sturdy than what you had on Titans Returns Mind Wipe. This is very rubbery. This one here is not as rubbery as that, but it still is movable. It's a nice, I like the black with the red and everything. The paint job on the face is good. The silver teeth, red eyes, pretty cool. Again, it's a neat little collaborative. Universal Monsters, we got Draculus from the Universal Monsters Dracula. Overall, it's a nice figure. Now, if you don't really care for this mold, I mean, you might like it for the robot mode because you can get some nice poses out of that. Anyway, thanks for watching this review. Until the next ones. Peace out.